Well, guys, it is Monday, May 12th, and officially the start of week 5. Wow, wonderful hand. I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm going for my second walk, and I might have to look after the dog. I may not. But I know I got the cat in my room. So, really, I don't know what I plan to do. But I do need to have it back because tomorrow is work. There's no days off this week for me, so I have to prepare for that. But yeah, I best get off because I have to be home with the dog soon. Well, guys, I am editing number 4 of the vlog, and I am still doing Monday. Yeah, I know I did something like this, last week. This is exactly what I'm recording, but hey, I want to show you that I am making progress in it. I am doing my best with having him there. So I don't know how far in this I will get today, but hopefully I'll get as far as I can. Hey guys, it's near the end of the night. I did some editing on my vlog today. I got to Wednesday of last week, going on Thursday. I am actually playing some Pokemon Moon after a while, a break. But right now, I'm just not really going to show you. I'm going to update a little bit though. I've raised at least 3 of my pickup squad to level 91 plus with rare candies. I know I wasted them, but really, I'm raising a lot of the Pokemon on my own through wild battles and such, so I figured, well, I'll save the candies right now for them, or very important milestone Pokemon. I'm trying to still save enough for, for Shelgon, but to be fair, Shelgon is like, 5 levels from evolving to Salamence anyway, on its own, so I may not even need it for him, right? But the reason you're probably asking the reason why level 90 plus, well, I have the most maximum chance of getting PP ups, and even then that's only 4%, and very rare, may I add. It took me, I don't know, I was making a joke saying, well, why find a shiny before I get a PP up? Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I got a PP up before that. I never even got a shiny. That's the point, right? But it was still so long to find that one PP up, right? And I never found another one yet. 4% per, my A. I've found other lower percent items more than that. And I'm just trying to get enough rare candy for the last 2 pickup squads to get to level 91 to up the chance. PP ups now are what I know I have a lot of Lepa berries, but I want to still have more options, more moves before I have to use them on some of my Pokemon. So that's what it is. Right now I'm training my Lowlin Marowak, and right now she's at level about 36. Try to get her to at least 46 right now. Right now I'm in Alola Metal. So I'm training my lower level Pokemon there for now. I'm going to switch train if I start raising the level 1s, I'm going to switch train them. But I'm not going to the Pony Wilds until they're at least 46. If I want to train them a little further, just to be safe. Because my poor Gumshoes, I know that's just one Pokemon and it usually isn't great for late game anyway, but he struggled like heck in that area at the levels 35 to 36, even with switch training, right? So I'm like, nah, I just want to have it easiest time as I can with it. Can't think of much else. I'm getting ready for work tomorrow, so hopefully you'll get some footage there. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, May 13th, and today wasn't a really good day. I was feeling completely terrible, so I didn't go in to work with my aunt, and probably won't be on a regular basis for the foreseeable future. My anxiety and everything is a bit too high, so from now on, not have any work to expect, but if I'm feeling up to it, I'll bring it up to her, and then I'll just go and she'll get work at her own pace for me. it's only fair with all that work she had to do today on my behalf. So it's only fair that I have to go through that if I decide to go with her. And I said to her, that's completely fair. It's completely valid. I didn't do very much today because I was on the toilet quite a bit of the day. As I said to her, I've had odd moments on and off where I could do certain things, like I cleaned off a bit of the counter for my aunt. But besides that, it was back and forth from sitting on my bed to being on the toilet to being downstairs and doing something. I did sort of clean around my room today, too, just keeping myself busy. So this may be the last clip you get today, because again, I'm still really not feeling good and I'm just gonna lay down. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, May 14th. Yeah, I know yesterday was a pretty sucky day. I just was not having a good day at all. So hopefully today will be better. I am going to try something. And like today is going to be the day I officially start it. I'm going to split my meals up. I'll have like one, for example, if I have toasted sandwiches, I'm going to have one earlier and then one later where I would normally have a craving along with maybe some vegetables or something. And that way, I'm not overeating. I'll be eating the same amount, minus the fact that I would have vegetables normally with the meal, a whole lot, which would be adding to it in a good way. Hoping that would help with my IBS a little bit. And I just hadn't done very much today, really, though, besides that. I did, wake up and I recorded one tasting video, right? And I watched some YouTube a little bit. But hopefully I'm going for my walks right now, so that is getting something into. So if anything else happens, of course you'll see it. Well, guys, I thought I would say I'm making some progress in the game. I decided right now to hold back on grinding because I've been grinding way too unnecessarily. I'm not saying that there isn't some grinding needed, and I might go back to that, but right now I'm on Executor Island. And watching this nice scene, I always thought this scene was so nice, and it's a shame that they sort of remove it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because you get to kind of bond with Lily a little bit. But yeah, I'm getting so close to the end game in this game, and maybe I am procrastinating by grinding because, it's like when you're enjoying yourself and you don't want it to end. That sort of is. And I like the feeling of grinding too, so yeah. But if I kept going, then I'd probably, within the last 2 weeks, beaten 2 games, so I should keep going. Back again for a minute, guys. I'm actually going to take on Hopper now. And there's the cat is with me. I always love that music. Yeah, I might be not under-leveled. Okay, that ain't gonna end well for me. Or it'll end very well for me. Ooh. Alright, Mudsdale, already having Mudsdale out. But I'll do Sparkling Aria again. I'm saving me. Oh my gosh. Maybe I overkilled just a little bit. Yes, that is my Shelgon. And now Flygon. Okay, this could be the one that I might wanna. I might regret it later, but this is the one that I am doing the Oceanic Opera. Oh, I just love that. Yeah, I know, a little bit long of the video, but I just kind of figured I would show you this battle anyway. And there is... Yes, the cat isn't happy with me. I'm not giving her attention right now. Okay, and the last one... Gastro. Oh my gosh. That ended not well at all. Okay, I probably should have effing... I'm gonna... Oh, thank heavens. This might take a few attacks, but if you can keep him asleep... Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna do Moon Blast. Because at this point, yeah, there we are. Probably still should have saved the Sparkling Aura for... But yeah, that was the battle against Hapu, a little mini clip, and I actually managed to do it with one Pokemon. Almost messed up royally, but... Well, guys, it is Thursday, May 15th, and you might notice a bit of different quality. Hopefully I can get this out. But look what my cat is doing. She either has no self-preservation, but I don't know, but she is on my phone, which is ridiculous. But the battery on this is very, very low. Hey guys, out for a walk. Yeah, you probably saw that weird opening today of the cat just laying on my phone. Yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't the best quality and that it was quick, but my old iPod does not do well that when it isn't on the charger, sort of like my 3DS, so I was only able to get so much. Right, and in so little quality, but I couldn't obviously use my phone that she was laying on to record it, and I swear, for a little while, I had to have my hand underneath her, and I was like, you know, if I let go, if I move my hand, you'll probably fall, which I guess I was wrong for once in my life, but she was laying from my bed onto the night table where my phone was. And what I never got to say, because it happened afterwards, was every now and then it said, well, Surrey, something, 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 like the Surrey would go on there. And it was so funny, because she was hitting a button that hit that, and I'm like, this cat just has her own way of doing things. But I am editing, finally, after a while, editing the vlog again, the week 4, so I'm on Thursday. Hopefully I'll finish that and get the other days done today too, but I figured I would go for some walks first, right? Oh, and last night was successful. I did not overeat too, so well guys, I'm surrounded by games and books. That could only mean one thing. I'm finally doing quest log and book logs 7, and well, I hope it turns out well. I got the setup here. I managed to set up the microphone right there. Here's me. Hi, me. Well, guys, I finished recording quest logs, book logs number 7. I also did finish editing my week 4 vlog. It had trouble rendering, so I tried to render it again. For some reason, it didn't render correctly the first time. But I should give you a spoiler. Either you're going to see this before or after that quest log, book logs video. I got a new game. And the game is Super Life RPG. Yes, I saved some money, and I was really enjoying what I was watching, right? I think his name is Wally Gug, right? So I thought, well, about $13. And it looks like a game that I would like, building things up. So I'm going to try to play that. But this will not be in the next game as completed. The next, quest log, book logs 8 as completed. Might be in there as still playing. But it's a game that you really need to take your time to enjoy and look things up to enjoy. From what I found out. So that being said, I'm about to try to go for a second walk and maybe a third walk. I was way too hot earlier today, and you're wondering why am I wearing this? For my arms. I get heat rash. They're really easy. So, not too hot, right? But just enough to keep the sun away from my arms. And I'm wearing pants for my legs. The only thing that probably will be affected is my face, but that usually doesn't get a rash so much. It's just the arms, actually, but better safe than sorry. Well, guys, it is Friday, May 16th, and it is really late. I know I was not feeling the greatest today. Neither was my aunt, actually. It was so hot out, and we both just were feeling awful all over, so I did do some things right. I didn't do very much, though. It was a sleep-long type of day, but I did record a video that I tried, right? The second Starbucks one, you've heard that last time, right? Mother's Day. So far, I'm okay. I felt a lot more relaxed drinking it, and not saying that I may get it again, but they'd have to be the same bottle from the same company and the same type for me to be most fully comfortable with them, right? You'll hear more in those videos whenever they come out. But I'm actually playing a game here. Well, the game I'm playing is YouTuber's Life. I got 11,007 subscribers. I still got a point here to use. Now I'm just at a movie, So I called it Jazz Umbre, like always. Although I am using mods for energy, right, and that stuff. But besides that, I'm playing completely fairly. Hey guys, it is Saturday, May 17th, and I'm actually starting to edit my quest logs and book logs 7. It's actually almost 1 a.m. and we'll just say I'm having trouble sleeping for medical reasons. Nothing serious, but I'm not getting into details of it. And I also finished reading the newest chapter of Pokemon Links Between Worlds when I couldn't get to sleep either, so I figured while I'm actively doing something like this, I might as well show you guys in the vlog. You're not going to see the whole process, but I wanted to let you know that I am going to be doing this. Some tonight and maybe throughout the day later after I wake up. Well, as you guys seen, I made it to Tim Hortons. I didn't narrate over it because I thought I would just get a bit of scenery of the logo of Tim Hortons, right? This is going to be, guys, now hopefully you'll hold me to it, a once a month thing, rather than as much as I used to, right? That way, it's a treat every time I get it, right? And not just, a thing I have to have, and that way I can also get used to not having it in a way. So I'm still not feeling the greatest. I'm going to enjoy this a little bit, maybe have a bath to help me relax a little bit. But I might continue editing the quest logs, book log 7. I made a tiny bit of progress, not so much. I mean, it was early in the morning, for crying out loud. I finally was starting to feel it, right? So I just turned it off and held it off for later today, which maybe I'll go on and off doing, right? I also was playing a bit of YouTuber's Life. Maybe I'll try to go back to playing Persona 4 a bit if I'm up to it. Also, I really gotta get back into reading. Now, guys, just giving you a heads up, the whole sections with me reading may not happen every week, right? Mostly I'm saving it for if I was going over a new book, or say, you know what I mean? But let you know that there is days that I don't read, but I am still reading, even if you don't always see it in the vlogs. So, oh yeah, and that's the cat. She was in my room a little bit, but I wasn't feeling good. Worse after the walk, actually. So I just couldn't, I needed to be alone, right? I said to her, some other time, baby, maybe tomorrow, maybe later tonight, I feel bad, but as my aunt also said, that I have to prioritize my health, right? Like how I'm feeling, and stand my ground, right? To not always give in to her, right? Because it is my room. So I'm trying to keep that in mind, right? To not always feel guilty when I need to be alone, right? And it's a little bit hard, but once I get my headphones on, it won't be as bad, honestly. Hey guys, it is Sunday, May 18th, and I'm enjoying, this is from I forget what it was called, I might list the name, a chicken place that I really like. But actually, letting you know, I lost 2 pounds, and you'll see it up there. I'm 142. And Winnie says hi. Hi! Yeah, hi. But yeah, I'm about to enjoy this as best as I can with having a cat in the room. Well, guys, I am back to editing quest logs and book logs a little bit. And after I do that, I might try to start to edit this particular vlog. I have no idea, really, but I'm not very far in the editing process. As you can see, I am like 2 or so minutes into it, and this is supposed to be a about 39 long minute video, so please, guys, pray for me. Well, guys, with my editing being said, I think I will get ready to end this week's vlog. Right now, it is about 6:25, right? And if anything else happens, you'll hear it next week's vlog. Honestly, guys, I don't know if this vlog or this quest logs, book log 7 will be out first. Honestly, again, I honestly have no idea. I seem to find editing these vlogs now a lot easier than editing, you know, big videos like that, right? Maybe because I have to find all that footage, right, for the game. Like, the book section's relatively easy. The video game section is, right? Especially when I don't get enough of my own pictures, you know. Then I have to look for ones online. Like, but then again, when I'm playing a game or reading a book, I kind of want to just immerse myself in it, right? That's kind of why I stopped doing Let's Plays in a way. Like, one of the reasons, right? But the other reason, because there's just so much to think about to go into them, right? I've never been fully good at Let's Plays. Not saying I'm perfect at everything else either, I'm not. But with the Let's Plays, I have to think of not only the video footage and the audio, I have to narrate too. So, and sometimes, yes, you could argue I could use a feature on Camtasia and record my narration while I'm playing. The issue with me is, well, I either get too into the game or too into talking about something else, right? In a way, like, my narration for Let's Plays have never been that good, right? I mean, I got improved over time, I'll admit, but now that I've stopped, I probably wouldn't have been able to keep that up, right? And doing post-narration is probably even worse, because you don't know if it's going to sync up properly with everything else. I mean, at least when you narrate it, doing everything else, it'll probably sync right. but then you might get distracted while playing the game, right? And not talk much at all. So both sides of the coin have difficult problems. But again, I also like to enjoy the game, right? Not think of, oh, what should I say, or what not, or get a picture at this moment. I've been doing better in some of the games that I could just, like most of the Steam games I've been doing better with, because I can just click the 12 button, the F12 button, and there's a shot right there, a picture right there. But for games that are on, like, the 3DS or the Switch, I mean, I guess I could get pictures from the Switch, too, as well. But you also have to consider that that has an SD card as well. And finding the right accounts to add them to places is difficult to maneuver as well. So I just kind of, like, scream in that process. Like, I just don't know how to sort it all out. So there's that. But I do the best I can with explaining my experience when playing these games, and hopefully that will come across enough. And reading the books, right? I did forget to mention that in that same sentence. But I hope that comes across enough about my genuine opinion on it, rather than having a perfect visual representation of my experience, in a way. What else? I did manage to go for a walk today, but I only planned to do one because I wasn't going to do any at all with how I was feeling and how the weather was earlier. So getting one for me was fantastic. I mean, as you heard earlier, I lost 2 pounds, so I'm doing good. Like, I've still been somewhat cutting back. Today was a bigger meal, obviously, because my aunt wanted me to finish off those taters. But besides that, that was about the right amount my aunt said, okay, it was okay to have. I just don't have anything else. But my aunt got some groceries, and I did a new try video for you guys, which you'll see. Honestly, I don't know. But I have some bologna, so I have some things for sandwiches now that I can split up my meals again. That seems to have helped a little bit, splitting them up. And so instead of eating like those 2 sandwiches, then have something else later when I'm hungry, I have one sandwich and then maybe another with some vegetables or something with very low calories, right? For my second meal. The only time I don't do that is like the hamburgers and all that. They're harder to split up. I just have to have a bunch of vegetables for my second meal. So I'm just trying to learn what works for me, because not only do I want to lose weight, to lose weight to feel healthier anyway. That is my main concern, guys. My main concern isn't how I look, which may sound, terrible just for me to say, but at the same time, very awe-inspiring as well. Trust me, I do care about myself, right? Don't get me wrong. But I'm at a point where I'm like, well, I don't need to look like a model. Not that I ever would if it looked like a model anyway, but I just want to be healthy, right? Want my IBS to be more in control. I want to not always have to worry if I will get diabetes, which runs in my family, just for those reasons. Like, again, I'm not losing the weight for the looks aspect. That would just be a bonus, right? And maybe being able to fit in some of the shirts and that I really like. That would be a bonus. For me, the look part of it is the bonus part of it, right? A lot of people, not everyone, though, again, not everyone, but a lot of people are like, oh, I just want to fit in this size 3 bikini or size whatever, 10 bikini, whatever it is. And for them, that's good on them. If they actually put in the effort to get to that goal, then that's great. And they're also getting healthier in the process, right? But for me, it's all about where I'm healthy at. Like, I don't want to go to a crazy weight. Like, I'd say maybe the lowest I would go would maybe be 115. Maybe I may have said like 100 or 90 before, but 115 would probably be a more, it's a safe, 130 even my aunt said is a safe weight, right? But that is still considered overweight for me. So being even in my 120s to 115, that would be for me to be a good weight. But when you think about it, me trying to be careful about my health also, like, when you think about it, I'll have to start keeping weight off, and I would rather lose the weight than gain it back. So as long as I don't go too low, that's what I mean. Like, 130 is my actual goal. But if I have to continue doing it anyway, just to stay healthy, I might as well allow myself to go lower, right? Because if I plateau and then I start adding more food to my diet, then that will all go again. So it's kind of hard concept to wrap your head around, though. It is for me too. Like losing weight, they say sometimes, is usually the easiest part, but keeping it off, that is the tricky part. So for me, I'd rather just continue to lose a pound or two here or there after I reach my goal to stay within that goal, right? Then gaining it back, it sucks, right? In a way that you work so hard and then things happen and you gain them quicker than you've lost them. But anyway, guys, I know I went on a lot for the ending of the vlog, but I just wanted to get everything out that was in my head. Can't believe the 5th week is almost in the bags. Tomorrow I'm starting week 6. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.